Understanding the buy box and how it works is really important if you're going to be a successful seller on Amazon. The buy box is on the product detail page where customers can begin the purchasing process by adding items to their shopping cart. A key feature of the Amazon platform is that multiple sellers can offer the same product. While everybody's listed on the same catalog page, only one person is eligible for the buy box. To give customers the best possible experience, Amazon asks that we meet certain performance requirements in order to win the buy box. Having the buy box means that you'll see an increase in sales as most customers just click that add to cart button. In fact, a lot of customers don't even realize they're not buying from Amazon directly. So having the buy box or having that add to cart button be assigned to your store is really, really important. Here's some basics about the Amazon buy box. The Amazon buy box is also the add to cart button. Under where it says in stock, it'll say shipped and sold by. If it says Amazon.com, that means that Amazon is shipping that item and Amazon has the buy box. If it says a different seller's name, it means that right now if you click add to cart, it will come from that seller's inventory. Something to be aware of is that you don't have to be the lowest price in order to win the buy box. There are multiple criteria for winning the buy box. And in some categories, it's impossible. For example, it's impossible for any third-party seller to be in the buy box if you have a new book. Only Amazon can do that. Here's some of the other things that Amazon takes into account while looking at whether or not you're eligible for the buy box. They look at your order defect rate, which is based on your customer feedback, any A to Z claims, and any chargebacks. They look at other seller performance metrics such as feedback. They look at the time and experience selling on the Amazon platform, and if you're a professional seller or not. They also tell us that they can change the buy box formula at any time. However, right now, most sellers agree that the buy box is a combination of a couple things. Are you listing FBA, or is your shipping method quick? Amazon customers are used to being able to get things right away. So if you're not using FBA or have a way for customers to get their item quickly, you're probably not going to be featured in the buy box. Of course, you have to have the items in stock. Amazon will also look at the quantity that you have available. It's going to look at the location of where the items are and where the buyer is. So if all of your pencils are in Pennsylvania and somebody from Pennsylvania orders, you would get the buy box. However, if most of somebody's pencils are in a warehouse in California and somebody in California orders, they'll probably get the buy box. So it is based a little bit on geographic location. Price plays a big role in the buy box, but we have found that you can usually price 2 to 4% above the lowest FBA price and still get the buy box. If you're the only FBA seller and everybody else is merchant fulfilled, you can price a couple dollars more than a merchant fulfilled seller and still maintain the buy box. You can check your buy box eligibility for any item by going to your inventory. First, you have to make sure it's set up in your preferences to show that column in your inventory view. Click on the preference button in the top right hand corner and then make sure the box that says buy box eligible is checked. Once you save that and go back to your inventory, you'll be able to see which items you're eligible for the buy box for. If you're uneligible for the buy box, you could either reprice or wait for the item's price to come back up. If you want to make sure that you have the buy box more often, here are some things that you can do in your Amazon business that will help get you the metrics that Amazon really likes to see. When you're listing items, make sure everything matches the listing exactly. It has to be the same version, the same color. You cannot list anything on Amazon unless it matches the product page exactly. Making sure that you list very carefully and label very carefully will reduce a lot of things that can cause an order defect or negative feedback. The second thing that you can do is to manage your feedback well. Use a service like Feedback Genius or simply go through your feedbacks every couple days and make sure that any negative feedbacks that are eligible for removal get removed as quickly as possible. Doing these things over time will help increase your buy box eligibility. If you have any further questions about the buy box on Amazon, let us know.